So I'm only going to explain this one more time. Villagers have jobs. Some jobs will do better in the future than others. So, future growth, future decline. That's how the market works. I'm turning it into a tier list because I've run out of options for quick content. The shepherd wool products, I'd say they will likely remain. They will go through a couple short years for now, but perhaps future updates will bring them to a minor incline. So for now, I'm putting them in D tier. They are in a similar situation. Their biggest flaw is that they run off of several finite resources, but I'd say that we still have plenty of diorite for them to sell. All right, now for the farmer, I would say with the new trial chambers, players will be itching for more food. What am I saying? No, they're B tier. I wouldn't say they incline much more than B tier. Cartographers, they were fine, but the issue is people are just going to use the world map mod instead of this. So when they figure that out, it's all over for them. In fact, I might even... Actually, if this video somehow causes a butterfly effect, F tier for the cartographer. Fishermen, the new fishing laws are gonna hamper their growth, but besides that, they're in for a pretty decent quarter, so I'll put them for our first C tier. Weaponsmith. Well, apparently the weapons market is booming, so yeah, I'll put it in S tier. Same thing with the armorer and the Fletcher. The toolsmith is pretty good, but it's not as good as people think because most people have already gotten those tools, so I will actually be declining them to C tier. Alright, leather worker. Does anyone even use leather? I mean, they're good for armor stands, but armor stands... I'd say this is a D tier. You know, librarians continuing to grow, but their recent fears of a patch might hamper their growth. Still, if those fears are not confirmed, they will make it up to a solid A tier. S tier, sorry. But for now, I'm keeping them in A tier. Alright. Cleric. The cleric, I don't think running trends anymore, so they are in for a rough quarter this year, so in the meantime, I would advise against investing more into the cleric industry. The butcher. Where would I put this? I'd say they are in for a decent amount of trouble. I wouldn't say I've ever actually used a butcher, so they're going down. Like, yeah. Actually, I'm putting it in F tier. Alright, now we get for the more esoteric villager types. Alright, normally the Wandering Trader would be F tier, maybe E tier if you got some sort of data pack, or C tier at best, but recent strides into the super flat settings have drastically increased it. It's probably a bit of a bubble, I admit, but I would suggest if you're quick enough and smart enough, it's probably a good move to get in on it. It is somewhat risky, but extremely high reward, so I would extremely suggest investing in all of these. Unemployed villagers, I would say The growth in unemployment is not as good as I thought it would be, so I'm putting it in E tier. Perhaps the rise in unemployed villagers may come again, but I doubt it. Wait, oh, this isn't the block for the unemployed villager. The chest is the block for the unemployed villager. What's the root? What is the what is the rooted? What is the dirt for? Well, I'll get to that, but I need a command and block to summon this guy in. Or maybe. Okay, yeah, I definitely need a command block.
Many toys later.
Okay. The nitwit. I just keep flinging these guys into the ocean. I'm not gonna ask what's going on down there. Maybe they're founding the new city of Atlantis. Are they gonna... Could I see potential growth in nitwits? No. Like, F tier at least has a chance of moving up a bit. Like, does anyone even... They're not even really useful. And so these are all the villager professions ranked by their growth potential in future updates. Subscribe and get out. Okay, time to clean up. Goodbye. Alright, fresh for the next ranking.